need some food for this one. What's good, y'all? I am back. And, yeah. We gotta talk about that Remy and Nicki beef. And I tell y'all right now, oh man, shit. Remy fucking killed Nicki to the point in which there's pretty much no return. Like, it's like, when I heard it this, everybody was like going hype over it and shit, cause like I was watching the reaction videos from like other YouTubers, and it was like, it was one of the funniest things ever. It was just like so fucking funny. And like, but with me, it's like Remy dissed Nicki to the point in which like I became disappointed. Like, I felt bad. It's like I felt bad for Nicki, but also disappointed in Nicki with the shit I was hearing about her from Remy. And like, you know, like this, to me, this is basically the equivalent of like, yo, like you're seeing your best friend put that ass whooping on somebody who deserved it, you know, and it's like you're rooting your best friend on, like, yo, whip that nigga ass, yeah, yo! And then all of a sudden, this nigga going too far, and he's stubbing his face in the damn cement, and you just look at him, and you just look at, like, and you don't even get hype anymore. You just start to wonder, like, yo, like, is this nigga about to kill this nigga? Like, you know, you start to get kind of scared, like, yo, that's what the fuck I saw it as, like, bruh, I don't think Nicki can come back from this shit, bruh. I really do not think she could come back. If anything, like, if she makes a diss track, I think that she might dig a bigger ditch or a deeper ditch than what she's in already. And even at the same time, the fact that she hasn't even responded yet is kind of bad on her. But it's like, alright, it's not even and what's even worse is that this girl just had to go on fucking Twitter and Instagram. Not to mention, like, Trace, oh my fucking god, nigga, Trigger Songs, this nigga had to go on Twitter talking about, you know, it's like you try to stay, it's like no matter what you do, trying to stay out of shit, people always got their name in your mouth and yada yada. You know, kind of like, I think he's like kind of having fun with the situation. And then Nicki just had to say something talking about, you know, you're supposed to say it's not true and yada yada, and then it's like, okay, Trey, like, you know, you trying to justify, like, you know, he already made a video stating that it's not true, and then she keeps going back and forth. Like, it's like she's making it worse for herself. Like, she's making it seem as if, like, okay, it might be true, since she wants to keep being in her feelings, trying to really make people, like, you know, knowing that there's people who's, you know, reading the tweets and shit. She's trying her best to, like, you know, it looks like she's trying to make people think that, okay, it is not true. And then, but yeah, and then the fact that she went on Instagram posting the fucking album sales of Remy and Fat Joe's album, like, that's going to hurt her. Like, nigga, really? As big as you are, as many people that look up to you, you gonna do some shit like that after what the fuck Remy did? You fucking forget that Remy is not just some newcomer. She been around since Pun was around. She worked with Pun. She is a battle rapper. She does not play games. And then you had to go and do that shit. First off, there was also another picture that was posted about how much Remy's net worth is compared to Nicki, which pissed me the fuck off. Like, okay, what was it? I need to find it. They said that Remy Ma's net worth was $500,000. Nicki Minaj's net worth was $70 million. And just so y'all know, as of today, like, Remy Ma's net worth is now $3 million plus with the salary of Love and Hip Hop. Like, she's like, it's $1 million. Stop. In which y'all really trying to play her ass. First off, this is hip hop. Sales, the money, charts, none of that shit matters. This is hip hop. This is what real hip hop is. This is competition. This is beef. This has nothing to do with mainstream media and what people like. That's the most bitch ass move you can do, trying to like, you know, you have someone who actually they dead your ass, they fucking killed your ass in a damn disc, and then the first thing you want to do is post about how much they're making or how much albums they're selling. Nigga, that don't matter. Okay, first off, Remy, she been in jail for 8 motherfucking years. Okay, you don't want these problems with Remy. She been in jail for 8 years. And at the same time, I still would think that, you know, Nicki's probably going to still have more sales or, you know, have more money than Remy. But she mostly became big because she decided to take on the pop star image. She no longer became the rapper, she became the pop star that everybody know her as. Not her core fans. They knew her as the MC, the rapper. You know, Remy, she's a rapper. She is a fucking rapper. She's a rap artist. Okay? She fucking raps. That's what she does. She stays true to herself. That is it. Alright? You know, and it's like, you know, I got people talking about how, like, you know, Nicki is still a better rapper and yada yada. Nigga. First off, Remy and Nicki are they're very different when it comes to rapping. Okay, they have 2 different flows. Alright? They have 2 different flows. You know, and one person that I was kind of debating with talked about how, like, you know, all Remy does is talk about, you know, shooting and like just like, she's a street rapper. She's a street rapper. All right, she's definitely a street rapper. You know, Nicki isn't a street rapper, and if anything, she never really claimed to be a street rapper. And I can give her that. Like, she, you know, she talked about other shit, but she was never really a hood. She wasn't really a hood rapper. I mean, if anything, she tried to, I think to a degree, she tried being something that she's not. Yeah, definitely, you know, especially seeing how Remy just like exposed her ass, but still, you know, like Remy, they're very different in character when it comes to being a rapper, being a rap artist. And y'all have to understand, being a street rapper does not mean that, okay, everyone is like better than you or whatever. Like, if anything, no, rap is a reflection of self, okay? And when it comes to beef, it is your job to put as much dirt on that person as you can. You put in facts, you put in real shit. Okay, Remy wasn't just talking. She was stating things that we all kind of knew, that we all had suspicions about. And then she even talked about the fucking business that Nicki went through when it comes to getting paid as an artist. You know, being just like, you know, her, like Remy being independent compared to Remy being like, you know, signed to a label and all that shit. Like, she fucking went into so much shit. Like, even her psyche, talking about how, like, you know, she's like, you know, influencing all these young girls to be like her, getting all these implants and yada yada, and dying from these damn surgeries, and just like, it was just, oh my god. But other than that, man, yo, man, you have to understand the different, you have to really understand what a street rapper is, okay? Being a street rapper doesn't mean that you're not lyrical, okay? And then if you're saying how, like, you know, Nicki is a better artist than Remy because she ain't, you know, talking about all that hood shit or yada yada, that's kind of ignorant, because, you know, there's legends in the game. There's legends of street rap, you know, street hip hop artists who can body Nicki. Yeah, at the same time, Nicki is still more glorified because she went away from what made people love her and started doing shit that like people were not feeling. Okay, the last song that I really fucked with Nicki on, really fucked with Nicki on, was the song Pills and Potions. And what's even sad is that it's not even her song. She had a fucking ghostwriter. She had a ghostwriter, which was sad. That was one of her best songs in years. Yet she, like, now she had to go get a ghostwriter now. Like, it was just, like, I just did not fuck with Nicki like that anymore, okay? Not that I hated her, but I just didn't, you know? And that's just sad, you know? And just the fact that, I hate the fact that y'all had to really compare sales, put in sales when it comes to this, you know, hip-hop shit, this beef shit. Like, no, there's nothing about, it's about bars, facts, you know, and just like, yo, it's a beef, nigga. This is a rap. This is a battle. I'm wilding out. About to hit Nick with the cannon. Oh my god, man. Actually, another thing I want to talk about. Meek motherfucking Mill. This nigga, I swear to God, man. Yo, I think back to when my boy, my homeboy, from when I was younger, my boy Devin, he had put me on to Meek Mill, you know. And I was really starting to fuck with him. I really was, you know. You know, he had some great years behind him, you know. And like, he was just doing real good. Until when he fucked with Drake, started taking all these damn L's, you know, not responding, just like, you know, just, and then just like being on, he's been, oh my God, how did Meek, how did we get here? How did we get here, Meek? Alright, you got the whole internet bombing your ass, you got memes about you, got niggas making videos about you, you got Drake to this day probably still talking shit about you. He disrespected you in front of your whole city, nigga, at one of his concerts. Now you wanna be a bitch nigga and try to expose your girl? Or at least your ex-girl cause you mad? Nigga, oh my God, man. I mean, shit, like, it's sad on what happened, you know, that Nicki couldn't give you none cause her ass dropped. Oh my God. Yo, man, you a bitch though. You want some bitch shit. Like, I'm really disappointed, and now you got fucking Game making a post about you, talking that shit, and which he's right. He is right. You know? Like, he is right. Damn, I'm hungry as fuck in this shit go. Hold up. Right now I'm eating pork chops and mashed potatoes. So, this is good for the culture though. This is really good. You know? I swear, man, I never laughed so hard watching these reaction videos to the Shether disc though. My God. Niggas were losing their minds, man. And I love how we all had that connection. I mean, I do wish that I had made a reaction video to the song. Like everyone else, everyone just went straight to the shit. You know, I couldn't help myself. Like I was not even thinking about making a reaction video. You know, but I think this was probably best, so I can really, like, you know, seeing how everything is happening, seeing how, you know, just the aftermath of what's happening after that disc was released, and the fuckery that's happening. I really think that this review and this rant was best to cover, like, you know, what's wrong and what's right, you know, like, for real. Now, Ebro claims that, you know, Remy's lying. Maybe, maybe just, you know, Remy heard some things, you never know, but I can guarantee that 95% of, I feel like 95% of what Remy said was, it was legit. Alright, well, that is it today, y'all, and yeah, I'll be back for the Godfather album by Wiley. You know, I just wanted to do this video since everybody's talking about it. You know, I wanted to add my 2 cents in, and you know, yeah, man. Yeah, man, I think this is something really important to talk about, you know, especially when it comes to hip-hop, you know. So, yeah, man, I will see y'all later, and I'm so happy this camera didn't die, so peace. Yeah, one more thing I gotta say. The fact that Remy pointed out about that 360 deal that Nicki did, this is exactly why I'm choosing to be independent as an artist. You know, I'm not signing a damn thing. Alright, I'm not signing a damn thing. I'm going to be smart about this. My plan is to put a team together. my plans to make sure that I hire the right what is it it's my job to make sure that I hire the right managers. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna be smart about this. If Chance can do it, Tech Nine can do it. Just yeah, man. There's plenty of independent artists who made something big of themselves, and I want to follow in their shoes, especially Chance, since I look up to Chance more than anything when it comes to being a successful artist in this industry. That's my go-to guy. And trying to learn from him and understand what did he do, and Childish Gambino, especially him. Those are my two biggest influences when it comes to becoming successful in entertainment. But yeah, man, I want all of my money to come back to me. All right, I want it to come all back to me. I do not want to have to. I don't want to have my money, like the majority of my money going to these damn businesses or these damn labels who did not put in the damn work that I did. Alright? No, I want my masters. This is my work. This is my art. Okay? I'm not letting anyone fool me just because I signed to this shit. Fuck all that, man. When it comes to sales, when it comes to these damn merchandise, it's touring and all that, my nigga, my team is going to be taken care of, okay? Only my team. I'm not about to have these big ass businesses suck me dry or none of that. Okay, I refuse to be put in that position. But yeah, man, that is all, and I will see y'all next time. Alright, peace.